Let's talk about these elements of the career map because that's where we're going next. So the career map itself, and you have it in front of you. It's the framework that you have in front of you in the next couple of pages of your handouts. It includes goals, action steps, your personal portfolio, which is what do you bring to this party, resources, measurements, timeline, accountability, and rewards. That to have a really good map, if you think about what the very best Rand McNally atlases and maps have, they're more than just one thing. They're more than just a picture of the area. They include measurements. How much is, a mile? They include, certainly include measurements like longitude and latitude and stuff like that. How do I know when I'm getting there? There's other resources. There's, appendices in the back. There's all kinds of good stuff. And there's other things. It's a rich map. And that's what we want you to create for yourself, okay? Because all of these elements are useful. Not all of them might be useful to you, in which case, don't do them. Whatever. This is your map. But we do know that goals are important, right? And SMART goals, have all of you been taught the SMART goal methodology? Yeah, I figured you had. I didn't put it in here because, goals must be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-framed. Okay? And sometimes they say realistic. Some people have different SMARTs. But in general, and the difference is this. I want to learn French. That's a goal. I want to learn French. How likely am I to achieve that goal? I want to be able to speak French well enough so that when I go to Paris in September, I'll be able to understand what Jean-Paul is whispering in my ear. That's a goal. Okay? Do you see the difference? There's a time frame. There's a measurement. I'll know if I'm successful. All right? And so it is specific. And so on and so on. So, goals, action steps. What are you going to do? Those action steps. How do you bite an elephant? I'm sorry, that's not what I said. How do you eat? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So breaking it down into bites are the action steps. The personal portfolio. What do you bring? So your map is laid out in a way that will enable you to get down to brass tacks. It turns out that writing this, just the action of writing this, there's nothing magic about this set of questions. I happen to think they're pretty good. But the magic happens as you transfer what's in your head through your pen or pencil onto a page. That's where the magic happens, because that's where the commitment begins. It's not all the way, but a goal that isn't written down is a wish, right? And a lot of us spend way too much time in our lives wishing.